Have you ever opened up a Japanese booster box and realized that it just feels different? I'm not just talking about the texture, I'm talking about opening up a pack and getting the better hits, getting the better pulls, seeing the illustration rares, the art rares, and then getting those special illustration rares. Have you ever realized when you open up an English box or an English pack, it's not the same feeling, it's not the same hits? Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about why the Japanese boxes are so much better to open than the English. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It's Ken here with Cantstaymoored Collecting. I'm a four-figure eBay seller, and I am starting my own Japanese Pokemon website, CSMcollecting.com, that goes live March 10th. So if you're interested in Japanese product, please make sure you check out the website, CSMcollecting.com. It goes live March 10th. But in today's video, we're really going to talk about how the Japanese boxes just hit different when it comes to getting better pull rates, better cards in general, and then talk about how they compare to the English counterparts. Now, if you are somebody that just loves the English product, great. I'm happy for you. Go get it. But with the scarcity on the market of how hard it is to come by English sets right now, Japanese is, in my opinion, the better alternative to English sets to begin with, just because I feel like the hit rates are better, and we're going to talk about that again in this video. And there's the quality of cards when it comes to getting a card and it coming out of the pack. I haven't really had an issue of looking at a card coming out the pack and saying, oh man, this has some print defects, vice when I do for English product. So we're going to go ahead and start breaking down the Japanese product to the English product, and we're going to start with the pull rates. So in an English booster box with 36 packs, you're going to get about 6 to 8 rares, or ultra rares, excuse me. You're going to get 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 secret rares if you're really lucky. If you are one of those people, please make sure you leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear how many super rares you have opened out of packs, because I can honestly say in the 20 something years that I've been collecting Pokemon, off and on, not consistently, but off and on, I've opened maybe one, maybe, and that was when I was a kid, but that's still debatable. And then the hits are completely random in a US set. I did not open the 100 Prismatic Evolutions booster packs that I've seen a lot of people doing. I did not open 100 and change 151 product. I have one 151 UPC still unopened, but that is the only English 151 product that I've received, or that I've gotten myself. Vice, when you open up a Japanese box, even though there's only 30 packs, you are looking at a guaranteed one hit per box. In all Japanese boxes, one guaranteed hit. You're looking at more balanced distribution of hits, and I would say that in the 2 battle partners that I opened, the 4 terrestrial festivals that I've opened, the other random Japanese product that I've opened over the course of my time collecting, I'm averaging 4 hits per box, or 4 illustration rares, super or art rares, or special illustration rares across the spectrum when it comes to that. I opened battle partners when it first came out and hit, I don't know, it was Belly Bolt. Top 2 chase card of the set, I pulled it out of the box. My other box, I didn't hit a major chase card, but I hit 4 illustration rares, and I was pretty excited about it. It was really good feeling for me when I did that. When I opened my Trestle Festival boxes, I opened, ironically, I opened Vaporeons in both boxes that I've hit. So it was kind of already tell the difference in the hit rates out of the Japanese product. Is just different than the English product. Now, when you look at it, you can also look at the sense of the Japanese sets aren't quite the same, right? They're not the same as how a U.S. product runs. So typically, you'll see two sets for Japanese compared to 1 set for English. So you'll see or you have seen in the past, 2 boxes of Japanese come out for one English, just based off how the print run runs work. Helps if I can talk here, as well as just the overall how the Japanese printing runs in general. Vice in the U.S., you'll typically see them a little bit longer in between, and it's 2 sets together equal one US. However, when the Japanese product runs out, it's out. They they do have reprints that they do. However, it's not one of those commonly things like we have in the U.S. to where they just go and reprint everything, like they're talking about recently with the 4 or 5 U.S. sets that are getting reprints. You don't hear about all the reprints for Japanese products. So when the Japanese product is out, it's gone, and that drives up the price of the scarcity because it's not going to get printed anymore. Now, yes, it does that for the U.S. products, but it's not necessarily all the time for Japanese product that you see the scarcity go up. But you do see that price jump up from some of the Japanese product as well as the English product. So scarcity is an issue, and then with it being Japanese, sometimes it is a little bit hard to get hold of because there's not as many investors in it or collectors that are going to hold that product. A lot of people buy the Japanese product to open right away. So when it's gone, and you may not be able to get it again. And the last thing, for those that have never opened a Japanese product before, uh, they grade significantly well. I talked about it in a previous video. I sent it was about 8 Japanese cards to PSA. All of them came back 10s. I sent 5 English cards. One came back a 10. So in itself, and that's not saying I have the eye for what's going to grade a 10. That's not going to sit there and say that this product is going to be better than that, or this card is better than that one, in the sense of how I sent my cards to PSA when I got those graded. It's just better quality cards. And the last thing I'm really going to talk about in today's video is going to be the pricing, right? So pricing is a big one. Everybody's worried about pricing. The U.S. market is high. Japanese market is getting higher. So that old thought process of, hey, Japanese product is always cheaper product is not always the case, and we're going to talk about that in a couple of cards. So I'm going to shrink myself here for a second, and we're going to talk about 151. Why I picked 151 is because this product is one that I just haven't opened a lot of, even though it's probably one that hits closest to my heart because it's the original set. Make myself a little small here. But in this, you can kind of see that the price of a 151 booster box, again, only getting 30 cards out of it, it's $144. $144 for a Japanese booster box. If you go over and look at the US listings will not go to an ETB, but if you look at a booster bundle display, you're looking at $680. If you look at a Pokemon 151 Elite Trainer box, you're looking at $205. So the ETBs, I think, only give you 9 packs of cards. 9 packs. $200. Like it's Japanese 30 packs for 144. You can't really beat that when it comes to price per pack, right? You are getting more packs when you open up Japanese product. Let's say you don't go with a 151 ETB. For the US, let's say you open a booster bundle. You're getting 6 packs out of a booster bundle for $60, $10 a pack. Vice, if you open a Japanese, understanding not as many cards in the pack, but you are paying significantly less, or maybe a little bit less per pack when it comes to Japanese products. And then the single pull rates, you're going to have a better chance. You're going to be able to get that Charizard for $200. Better chance of getting that Charizard in a Japanese box than you are an English box. And then in general, when you look at the prices, the Japanese goes for 200, and the English goes for almost 300. It's the same card minus the language. If you're getting product just to look at the illustration, please, please, please do yourself a favor. Get the Japanese ones. Um, they're going to grade better, like I've already talked about, and they're cheaper. If you are there for the collecting aspect, please save your wallet a little bit of help and get the Japanese product. If you are interested in future content talking about the Japanese market versus the U.S. market as well as Japanese cards, or if you are interested in hearing about how I am going with my eBay business as well as my online business, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.